It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling, this feeling inside. And when you wake up ready to say, I think, I don't know, make a special today, make a memory today. But anyway, yes, I'm live. I'm live because this woman is off the rails and lies. Yes, you lie, TH. Disclaimer, I do not own all the audio contained within this video, but I am using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines. It's alternate speed and is being used for commentary educational purposes only. Within the Fair Use Act guidelines. Oh, look, she modded Kimberly 11 because she's always got to put people in, on the spot. She's got to mod other people's mods, which is what you were doing back then. But that's fine because Kimberly 11 is a good person and knows how to, you know, be, what's the word I'm trying to think of? You guys know. Neutral, like Switzerland. So anyway, here we go. About the letter shit, because I'm tired of being fucking blamed. And nobody... You know what? You know what everybody else is tired of? And I'm sure that we outnumber you being blamed for that. Tired of that, whatever, is you talking about it. You talk about it all the fucking time. Like, it's like you think that if you remove your live streams, that you think in your head it's the first time that you're talking about it. And, God, lady, you're off the chain. You blame me about that. So I'm supposed to sit here and take the fucking fall every day just to keep your guys... Nobody's take the fall every day? No, that's not what's occurring, lady. Secrets in your bullshit? So I'm supposed to sit here, Swiss, and I'm supposed to shut my mouth knowing that you were signed in? Listen, bitch. I know for a fact that you've been blaming me for some letter. But you know what? Life goes on, just like how you were making your excuse about, oh, and don't make any promises to help somebody out on here, because if life happens, then, it's a big ordeal. If it is a big ordeal the way you were doing it. You were doing it to get people's addresses. Sorry, that's the fucking way it is. But if you want to say, because life happens, then get over it and get a life. Into all this shit with Hippie while you tell me that I'm a bad mom, I'm a bad person because I didn't get my kid a birthday cake on his birthday. And shut up, man. How long ago was his birthday? Fucking stop. You, seriously, I hope you go to hell and burn there, bitch. No, seriously. Carrie Man is not as cool as a fan. That is what she is not. But it's okay. Everybody has a... I really don't. You are... Hey, Pro. Seriously. You are like the worst kind of human being. I ignore the shit you say about me. But why? TH, you know what? You have the audacity to talk about how much you or your husband spent on you at Ulta or Sephora. $120. And then also talk about, how you guys are on state assistance. And that everybody gets, a bad thought in their head about that, because you get away with it so much that you just keep, just like the same thing with the seatbelts, How come you have to involve everybody that's not a coward? Huh? How come? What do you mean, everybody that's not a coward? You remove your live streams. They like the people who would shut their mouth and watch you in your lives bullshit. You're the one that's been getting caught up in all your shit. You're the one that's been getting called out. Everybody else just has the same shit they've always said about me. You're the one that's getting found out. No. No. You're the one who says the same shit about you. You are. Shit's not even happening to you. Everybody's already had the opinion about me, bitch. Hi, flower girl. You're the one that's getting brand new attention, ho. You're the one getting brand new attention, ho. The fuck is going on there, man? That people are starting to see, wow, she is entitled. Wow, she is a fucking liar. No, wow. You sound entitled. Not, but not really, not to normal people. But you sound entitled when you're bragging about spending $120 on makeup today or yesterday, while talking about state assistance too. It's nice to see you too, Flower Girl, and Prudently, and everybody else. It's very nice to see you all. She is obsessed with Tiffany. Why else would she let an innocent woman who does not abuse her kids, who does not deserve CPS? Come on, man. You said CPS was involved in your life since the day you became a parent. Okay? Nobody's calling CPS on you. But a lot of people don't think that, I don't know. Yes, think that it was a whole different person just so she could make people believe it was me. Just so she could watch Hippie do that so she could sit back and say, ha. No, bitch. I was being blamed for it. I was. But it's okay, because you know what? It's over. Like, just, it wasn't me. I don't know who it was, but I just don't understand why you, every single day, Tiffany, are so ungrateful for the life that you have, that you are immediately, talking about the same shit all the time, and it's not even happening to you. Because you're, quote unquote, oh, by the way, she looked at Hippie, knowing Hippie's been a troll since she started this community. She said Hippie was like a mother figure. Huh, bitch, please. Seriously? For real? So much so you gave her your driver's license? You said that Honeydew was like a mother figure to you, so much so that you were ready to dox her and her best friend. And you are, just stop. Just be grateful for things in your life. So what, you expect me to shut my mouth while you sit there and talk about my parenting? You expect me to shut my mouth while you've done every fucking thing you could to me? Everything I said are already things you've said the truth of. Are already things she said the truth about? Well, then that negates you calling her a liar. And, you're the one talking about your kids. About right? So what am I lying about, bitch? Please, because I'm not sharing nothing with my life. I'm not sharing details about shit. So please tell me what you think I'm lying about, ho. Please. Why are you calling people hoes and stuff? Please tell me. Because last time I checked, last time I called your fucking ass out, you sat there on your live and said, yup, okay, I did do that. Yup, she did do that. Because why am I supposed to care? Yeah, you did it. Yeah. The only thing is you'll... Okay. So if that's where it's at, why do you always want to be, such friends with her? Why do you mod her right away? Why do you say, oh, well, I was just doing an experiment for Swiss, or just, I don't know where Swiss and I's relationship will go, but blah, blah. I mean, like, come on. We'll defend Janelle, which is funny to me. Fucking hilarious to me. But that's okay. It's okay, because one day somebody will come up with everything. They will. It's not going to be me, because I don't give a fuck about either one of you bitches. Good. Because you have a lot of things in your life that you should give a fuck about. Good things. Good things. Either one of you bitches. Okay? But you're both a bunch of cunts. Wow. Both of you. Coward-ass lying bitches. At least I can stand here and say, what the fuck? If I sent somebody something, yup, I did. You want to be mad? Oh, well, then don't let people think something is me that I didn't fucking do. But why are you guys doing that to people, sending things to people, doing this, doing that. Like, can't everybody just live and let live in their lives?
Don't expect me to sit here and take the punchline for everybody while you get a laugh at Swiss, okay? And certainly, the biggest problem is you. It's not Sharon. It's not me. It's not SG. It's you, bitch. You're the big fucking problem. You.
My God.
You, bitch. You. Yeah, I'm mad because I don't understand why she feels like she can always talk about every fucking buddy who comes into my chat and try to call them out. And then always want to get people arguing with each other. Always want to get Sharon mad at someone, me mad at someone, everybody else fighting. Always instigating shit. When you're the one going behind the scenes, you're the one signed into the accounts with the bitch. You're the one doing it. Sharon hasn't even been on fucking YouTube. Nothing. You're the one going behind. You're the one texting.
What is this? Why are you so fired up about it? Like, I haven't seen anything being done to you.
Saying, oh, Angel needs attention. You're the one telling everybody to go live. You're the one doing it. You're the one using everybody else's shit. Oh. Sorry. Hold on. Let me fix it. Kimberly, you got to come back so I can mod.
Oh, so she must have unmodded her. Oh, okay. I didn't know that she had been a mod prior to.
You back, honey. But you're the one doing that shit, not me, because I'm doing laundry at the same time. I'm sorry. Not me, bitch. Not me. So you can fuck all the way off.
Well, she did kind of dox Indie Mom, but now they're all saying Honeybee's first name, which I didn't even know that was her first. Bottom line is, she said she would play everything that, Honeybees and Indie Mom said about this person, and she would play everything that this person did and that person did. But I got a feeling that she's doing some damage control right about now, because she knows what she really did, and it's real fucking disgusting.
Seriously. It's so funny that these people judge me every time I go live, man. I barely spoke.
No. You delete your live stream. But what do you think you're doing when you're calling everybody cowards and this and that? Then you delete your live stream. Then you got Carrie Man in there saying all kinds of, fucked up shit, and you're always fucking angry, man.
Spoke about her. I barely spoke about her, and the stuff I did say, why get so mad when it's stuff you've already admitted?
So why keep talking about it? Yes, you did. Everybody has. Everybody has. Wow, girl. She just keeps changing who the, the culprit is that's going after her. It's just a constant with her.
Who cares if it's every day? It's the truth. Okay, here she goes. Okay. I'm sorry, Kimberly. But who cares? So if I went live every day and mentioned how you called my sister, or
You do go live every day and mention everything that's been done to you from years ago. And then one time you're mad about it, then the next time you're not mad about it. Then you're mad about it, then you're not mad about it. It's becoming like really redundant.
or how you were all the job junkies accounts, or how you were signed into the troll accounts with Hippie, or how you knew about that Hippie called CPS and just let it slide because you wanted me to get blamed. Hippie talked you into it, just like Sharon always talked you into everything. You always have a way to blame someone, and these dumb bitches believe in you.
No, you do too. But that doesn't make sense. You just said that Swiss will sit there and go, and take accountability. Now you're accusing her of trying to blame somebody all the time. How about you just stop doing these things to each other and try to get along and be grateful for every day? Someday it may not be the best day, but I don't know. Make a conscious effort to try to make it a good day.
They can be the dumb ones. But you know what? It's fine. They don't want to like me. I'm already used to that. It don't bother me. But you're the one.
Hi, Cindy.
You are the fucking one, bitch. You're the one that people are finding out.
Well, yeah, what? This day, this live stream. I mean, she does need to get her mind on other things. She's angry about something in her own life that's going on, and plus it's getting close to that time where shit's gonna hit the fan because she knows what she did.
Everybody already had their opinions about me. So you think calling me a liar is anything new for Sharon? No. You think telling her I sent you something is anything new? No. She said her piece, but do you think she's dumb like you? No. Hell no. Sharon is smarter than you'll ever be, bitch. So what are you talking about?
Now, if this is between you and Swiss, because I didn't see if Swiss wrote something or whatever, but why are you bringing Sharon into it? Did Sharon say something about it, or are you just pulling her into it?
You measured or you gave their 2 cents too much credit. Bitch, you don't have enough brain cells to match with any of them. Matter of fact. That's why Sharon's account will always have at least 2,000. What does yours have? Bitch, you can't even get over 150.
See, you're trying to stir shit. You are. You're trying to stir shit.
Every time you delete your accounts and make a new name and do it again, you can't even get over 200 fucking people, man.
You delete your account and make new names.
No, it's in the draft. So I'm doing laundry. That's why.
In fact, 2 weeks ago, you said you were leaving and you were going to just have a makeup channel.
It sucks. But that pissed me off when I seen that. So yeah, I went live over it because no, fuck that. You're not gonna fucking put Carrie Ann and Trunks in the middle because you're a cuntbag. Hell no. You're the cuntbag, not them. They didn't do
Nice language. Are your kids around you?
shit wrong to you, man. Literally nothing. They did absolutely nothing wrong to that hoe. Nothing at all. Nothing. Nothing. They didn't talk bad about her. Carrie Ann even said she was staying out of that shit. Straight up. And that is exactly what she was talking about. The stuff between me and Swish and us younger girls, she said.
Hi, I'm about. Well, maybe whatever Swiss and Carrie Ann are mad about with each other is between them. I really don't know, but all I know is you don't stand firm on anything that you're saying because you delete it right away. So
She was staying out of our shit. You know how many times Trunks and Carrie Ann have made it clear to me they don't want to be in the middle?
really,
But
wait a minute. Why is it okay then when Carrie Ann gets to keep saying shit about me?
And you continuously put Carrie Ann in the middle. How many times you got to say some shit about her before you think she's going to start saying, you know what, fuck you, Swiss. You don't get to dictate where people go, you dumb bitch. You don't get to tell people what they can do and how they can talk and where they can do and no. Yeah, exactly, Trunks. But that's the thing is, these bitches, can you carry this up? Because my knee here. I'm just asking you to carry it up. Here, I'll follow you up.
You know what the thing is too, though, is that earlier, this one here says to Carrie Ann, "Oh, I wish I knew you in life so I could talk to you, on the phone and stuff like that." I bet you do. I bet you do, TH. You've been a troll from way back, and maybe not even like a secret troll. You just do it, and then you feel nothing about it to throw somebody's one of your friends' personal business out there on the phone, and what you did lately, fucking gross.
So I'll do the rest. Thank you. But you think, Brahim, why do you leave garbage on your bed, man?
You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. Because the kitchen and the dining room and the living room and the bedroom are all the same. Huh? Why don't you get the fuck offline and stop humiliating your kids online?
Well, you leave the damn popsicle shit and it's getting all...
See? You don't, you do it on purpose. You brag about the fucking make money and then being on state assistance on purpose, because you know that there's going to be people out there, maybe somebody out there that doesn't even get disgusted enough to call, or maybe somebody does, but that will give you something to fit your narrative. Okay, maybe you'll even call on yourself. Who knows? You talk down to your kids all the time so that you can bitch when people are like disgusted that you don't even know how to mute yourself. You're purposely not going to put seatbelts on them because, you know, people think seatbelts are a safety thing. So, you know, just because of that, so you do things to push the envelope. Your kid's trying to talk to you, and basically what he was saying are they his socks or his clothes that you're drying. And what you said was, I'll do them later. That's what you said. I'll do them later. Great. They sleep down there. That's their bedroom where they try to get some sleep. But you'll be live. You'll be doing laundry. You'll be bitching, keeping them awake. You know?
Over the sheets.
Oh, I believe we have a winner. Good. Good, TH. Because you know what? That was my intent. Because you're sickening. But if she does go live again, because maybe sometimes her shit gets cut down or cuts out or whatever, let me know and we'll carry on with this. But in the meantime, we're still going to carry on with her commentary, or her, you know what I'm saying. Why listen to the rest when you can hear commentary with the best? Unless they're just kidding. Hey, Quick Vic, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. So, disclaimer, Fair Use Act guidelines, alternate speed, used within Fair Use Act guidelines for commentary educational purposes only. Now, we all hear her constantly say she doesn't go live all the time. Well, that was before when she was, you know, I'm sure, you know what she's doing? She's doing damage control, Flower Girl. She's doing damage control. I say that because she knows what she did. She knows what she did, and the date is getting closer. And you know what? That person is probably such a good friend to her that they wouldn't want the people who can actually, you know, basically prove that the dates coincide with a particular date. But that person is a good person, so they probably don't want to, I don't know. But at the end of the day, she's doing damage control. So if she was crying, she's trying to make people think, you know, oh, you know, poor Tiff, she's going through something, you know. But for the most part, she is part of the reason why people go through things. So this was her earlier today's live stream, because of course, when your kids get home from school, they don't want a snack or homework, you know, to be done or anything like that. They just want to hear their mom, you know.
And use it as a joke. God have mercy on them people. Any human being who could take the pain of another human and use it as a joke, God have mercy on them.
Really? Because I don't believe that that's how you really feel. It's just my opinion. My opinion. Hey, Lou, how's it going?
Seriously.
Better talk to yourself about that, then.
It's never things often happen that we do not expect.
Promise for the date. No, you're not too late. But you know, you can make promises to yourself, like, "Hey, I'm not going to go around and ignore the, you know, your life around you and things that you could have so much gratitude for. You're just so angry."
That might be a little morbid, or however you want to place it, but it's the truth. So for me, that means we have to live every day that we're here, every day that we're given, to the very best of our ability. So how I do that, you Buster. Busty, you're just laying right on him, aren't you?
Busty. So here's the thing. Why do you allow Carrie Ann in there to say nasty things about me, knowing I just got out of the hospital and there's no way in heck that I've been talking about you or harassing you or anything in the least?
Obviously. Hey, Carrie Ann. Everything's okay with me, sweetheart, but not with my mom. I decided to not share.
Of course you decided to not share, but you decided to share one of your good friends' situation. You sure did. And now you're doing damage control for yourself.
With everybody, what's going on because of, things that have happened in the past. But I wish I knew somebody that you know, because I would certainly not mind you knowing. But it's just, I will say that my mom's not doing well. That I will share, because I'm pretty sure you could hear some of that anyways. The people who were on my live that day, I don't know exactly what they heard, because when I ended it, I realized the mic wasn't muted. So I'm not sure, Thank you.
You never mute your mic. You never do. You never do. So don't even with the you forgot your mic wasn't muted.
So much. Hey, Trumps. Trumps. Yeah, I was not expecting. Yeah, no, you're right, Carrie Ann. But even the little bit that people heard.
And what would be, proof positive, not that you have to prove things to people, but, if you thought about it and wanted to, that, maybe you could just put up your live stream where you're saying that, Trump's and Carrie Ann didn't say anything. Maybe you could just put it back up so that you don't expect everyone to believe you, because, that's pretty. But she could mute it, She could mute it and not talk out loud about that,
When my dad called me, I was making everything for hubby and stuff, and I was like, "Hey, Dad,"
Wait a minute, I find that hard to believe. When your dad called you, you were making everything for hubby, and you were like, "Hi, Dad," and and yet here you are. Hey, honeybees. Oh, nice to see ya. I hope everything's going good with you and your Power outage. I'm sure you got it back by now. Sorry, I'm plugging in my charger. BRB. Hi, Indy Mom. I bet we had a outage one time. It was winter too, and shit gets cold quick. It really does.
I love when I know I was making salad to give to my husband, and they break the fast at like 7:30 now. Now that the time changed, so
Well, they break the fast at 7:30 now because the time changes. That could be true, but I don't believe you.
it's a couple hours later than what it was. So yeah, I think it was actually around 7:30 something.
Couple hours. Aren't we only like an hour difference? Like we're the same as them, aren't we? Though, like, so, but whatever.
Down there, and then I got off the phone with him after 8. But still, even that late, my parents are old. You know, they're old school, I should say. They go to sleep early. My dad has regular work days, 9 to 5, 9 to 3. He should be fucking retired, but he just can't retire right now. He can't afford it.
Why? Draining him. It's crazy, but hubby can't help out your family. I don't know. Like, I just don't trust and believe, Tiffany. You're not the only one that I listen to and think he's all right. You know what I'm saying? But if what you're saying is true, then, positive prayers. Hi, Willow. I'm glad to be back. I forgot where I was at, you guys.
My mom was always a stay-at-home mom, but she did like side jobs. She'd work at the bar. She breeded puppies. She cleaned.
Isn't it bred? She bred puppies, not breeded, and she worked at the bar. I mean, so she did work. Okay, what she did was you guys were married, and she worked the hours when your father wasn't working. So they split the childcare watching kids. But what's really fucked up is that God forbid that I worked at a bar, because I recollect you sitting there saying that I do things with men in the parking lot of the bars I work in for extra money in their cars. That's what you said. That's what you said. A person who totally knows that, your mom probably bartended because it was more money than if she was working, an hourly rate, something, the tips probably helped out greatly, but, now I'm not going to accuse your mom of those things that you said about me, but, yeah.
Houses. She had a cleaning company, Carol's Mighty Maids, for a while. Her and her friend. Obviously, her name's not Carol, but
Sure. So you just doxed your mother's friend that she had a business with? Like, come on, man. What other gal that does that? Oh, in the bar in the back seat. Ooh, I don't want to take a guess. Hot like a petri dish.
You know, my mom has always been so strong and so independent, yet so reliant upon my dad, you know, but two things can be true at the same time. I learned that with my mom. I mean, we all have different political views or different views in general of life, but at the end of the day, when it comes to
the end of the day, nobody knows whether or not to believe what you're saying, because you delete everything. You're not just saying anything that you stand by. Like, nobody's going to take your preaching to heart. No, no, not in this live. No, Indie Mom. She was saying something about Swiss saying that she thought of a person online as a mom. And it was like, I remember her saying something like that about honeybees and and that, you know, she was ready to put out the phone messages, you know. She did say like first names. And you know, but no, not that I know of. But remember, I think you guys were in here, and it was when we were talking about the Home Depot card and stuff. I was just giving her an example of how, you know, ironic it is that she's, you know, calling out Swiss for feeling close to somebody online, you know, when she, you know, she does that, and she does it to annoy people. That's the thing. And she knows that everything she does is to purposely annoy people. She knows it.
us having everything that we needed, I've always said on every platform I've been.
Yep, they had everything they needed, including, yeah, exactly. um, she had everything she needed. Confederate sandals, Confederate flag hat, all bedazzled and stuff, you know.
My stupidity was never because of the lack of something.
Um, Lack of brain cells? No. I think it's because you are, you know, you do things on purpose. You're always cutting off your nose to spite your own face.
No, my choices to do drugs, my choices to.
I don't even believe that. I think that in my opinion, I find your addiction story very suspicious. But I know, what do I know? I don't know. But I also would never get up here and be like, that is my boil. So, you know.
Just be not the best person has never been because of the lack of parenting or the lack of help or the lack of housing or the lack of having something to lack of.
So you just fucked with them. You just had to fucking spite them, make them feel like they did something wrong.
Structure, stability. My parents, growing up, we had a white fucking picket fence. My parents are still married to this day. This, you know.
Throwing in that white thing. And, you know, here's the thing then. Tell us what started you on that path then. Do a little analogy, a little analysis of yourself. All right, I'm reading your word and mixing it with mine because we're so smart. I'm going to end up just mixing all of our words together because we're all smarty pants in here. Hello, Norma Jean. Thank you. Huh? I don't know what that is about, what that person just texted me about. So you'll have to, hi, Sunshine. So you'll have to talk to me on the phone about that to the person who just texted me, because I don't know what you're referring to there. Well, thank you. I'll try. I like to think all my commentaries are good. Hi, Sparkle. Well, thank you.
All of us had the same mom, the same dad. My parents never got food stamps. They never did any of that. They both did everything that they could do to make sure that we had a good life. And I'm not saying that kids that are on state assistance do not have a good life, because my kids have a good life, but it's not the life that.
See? Right there. Now, earlier I should have, hi, Asher Dash. I should have recorded the, why, who said you were rude? Oh. Well, somebody gave it out, or is that a fake picture that, Mary put up? I do, and as do all of you guys too. I think that, you know, that people can, make conscious efforts to, like we all say, we want this to be entertainment for us. And, so I'm sorry, I have to say that the most entertaining in a way of, ridiculousness to me lately is TH, like, because nobody's doing anything to her. But for her to say that her husband spent $120 on her. See, I was trying to get as much as I could on recording in Ulta, and in the same live stream say that her kids are on state assistance. Is so that is just so the audacity. The audacity.
Anybody. As a kid, when I get older, I want to collect food stamps. I want to get Medicaid. That's not a life anybody.
So why did you? You've said to TH, you have said that your parents both worked full-time jobs, both worked to make certain that, they put into state assistance so that you could get it. That's what you said. Does anybody grow up saying, oh, I want to marry a guy for money? Well, some do, but I mean, I'm not talking multitudes of money, obviously, because,
says they want, right? Like maybe some people, but not me, not my family. My parents have always been very well-rounded, very structured, very godly people.
Well, I don't see God wearing a Confederate flag hat, or, just saying. So, but since you're saying that, would you mind letting us know then, what was it that made you do what you did?
They raised us in church. They raised us to do the right thing, and we chose not to. A couple of us did anyways. My oldest, it's funny because the oldest and the youngest, they are like perfect. My baby brother, he's the best of all of us put together. I told him that yesterday. He's like, no, it's right now, and I don't think I'm going to be okay for a while.
Of course you do. She said that?
Really just don't. I haven't slept.
What did you say? Did you say I was in the hospital for madness? No, it was for pain management. Unfortunately. But, hey, we can only fight a good fight, right? That's all we can do.
Maybe 10, 20 minutes at the most. And it's just really difficult. So anybody who my hand, baby. I guess I always had this picture about my dad that it's something happened with my mom. No, I'm not. I have questions. I want to know why. I want to know how.
It was live. Thank you, honeybees. I appreciate that. It was live at the beginning of the live stream. But then I went live because I was sick of listening to her. So I knew that if I started to play her, unless she went live again, which I'll start playing her again. Thank you, Norma. I probably already said that, uh, but yeah, in hospital for madness. um, so she shut down her live stream, but she also went live at 5 in the morning. That one I didn't catch.
Just, oh my, like most addicts do. And I'm not rewinding the clock because I had a moment of weakness one time.
You're not rewinding the clock because you had a moment of weakness one time for 10 minutes. How does that happen? And when was that time? Was that when you were on the toilet?
For 10 minutes, you know. But what I am going to do, like if I had a fucking, let's say I had a whole all ass fucking relapse, right? Where I was 2 weeks, just whatever, right? So
you think that a relapse could last you 10 minutes? Yeah, I know. And that's why she shut up for 10 minutes. Funny.
Nobody thinks that's what's going to happen when they see this community on the outside. I didn't think that. And then once you come into it and you see how it works.
What do you mean nobody thinks that's going to happen when you see that in this community on the outside? But here's the thing, Tiffany. You came in here like you tried to anyway, came in like a wrecking ball. Okay? Don't even try it. You came in here showing bad form. Thank you, Pro.
Matter, like you said, Carrie Ann, it's nobody's fucking business. Yeah, we're taking pills, girl. It's nobody's business, but this community shit, if you don't tell them.
Or taking pills, girl. But this community shit. Like, come on, man. Recently? Honeybees? That contrast is fucking nasty tasting, isn't it?
You don't answer a question? Huh. They're gonna look that shit up, and if they can't find it, they're gonna make that shit up.
Come on. Tonight's live stream, and I believe that I do have it on. Oh. Is it, did you get the results back? Positive prayers for honeybees. Oh, it went in through IV. Isn't there the one that you drank too, right? That's like, ugh. I was all like, you don't have it in chocolate? No, we have vanilla and orange, milky orange. Like, come on, it's no creamsicle. Chocolate. Positive prayers for everyone. And if you see somebody out and maybe they're just not smiling, and maybe they're not the best looker in the world or the best, but find something about them and say, you know, you got a great smile, or that's a great sweater, or I love your outfit, or, you know, say something to them because you never know how sad someone is. You know, like they say, the straw that broke the camel's back. Don't be that straw, you know? What do you mean you always speak? You never know. Oh, thank you. I just think of so many times where somebody will say something to me and maybe I might have been feeling like crappy or, oh, I look so great. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll make me feel better and I'll see what they saw, you know? So if we see what we see when people say bad things to us, just imagine how it could work when people are saying good things to each other. That's great. That's great, honeybees. That's why I hated the whole, you know, having to wear the mask thing, because you just couldn't, you know, the smiling with people is just, nobody could smile to people anymore, you know? And nowadays, gosh, smiling is like a lost art to people sometimes, you know?
One little bit of proof that they found on your Facebook from 20 years ago.
I do that too, honeybees. People are probably like, go away.
10 years ago.
To me, anyway.
A whole big long story to go along with that one little piece of shit. Let's say I had a whole all ass fucking relapse, right? Where I was 2 weeks, so just whatever, right? So nobody thinks that's what's.
Now, see, she is doing damage control here. Like, she is saying some shit here because she knows what she did to her friend. So she's bringing up relapsing. She brings up, you know, the Facebook story, but she's gonna bring up, yeah, you guys are you know what? Everyone isn't perfect, but we can make a conscious effort to at least be nice and just try to make something like picture the world black and white and then color it in with, you know, nice colors. Just, yeah. This woman here, TH, she just wants to like act like, you know, everybody, but she's had friends. She's had good friends on here. And she's not loyal to them, though.
That happened when they see this community on the outside. I didn't think that. And then once you come into it and you see how it works, it don't matter. Like you said, Carrie Ann, it's nobody's fucking business. Yeah, we're taking pills, girl. It's nobody's business, but this community shit, if you don't tell them, you don't answer a question, they're gonna look that shit up, and if they
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Do, 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 do.
Can't find it, they're gonna make that shit up. They're gonna take one little bit of proof that they found on your Facebook from 20 years ago.
20 years ago, really? Was it from 20 years ago? Like, was it real? I get, yeah, I hear you. And you know what? The bad, sad thing about it is when people will compliment her, she don't want to hear that. And I also think it's sad when somebody will say something nice about somebody, but because somebody doesn't like that person and they don't want that person to like them, they'll try to make people think that, you know, flicking you over. Damn, man, I got short-term memory loss. You show Pete. Well, when you guys remember what I was saying, remind me.
10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't 20 years ago. The thing is, TH, is that just exaggerations like that is, jeez, you gotta talk like that in here, I'm about? Just kidding. Just joking. Just joking. I'm just kidding. Really? Because I actually made certain that, let me go look, that to have people unblocked, and then maybe, because that night I really was just looking to play a game, and I unblocked everybody because I was like, you know, just in case everybody wants to play, you know, not that my games are so exciting, but that I really did like unblock everyone. Let's see. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yes. Chink, chicky, chick, chick, chink. Those cats were fast as lightning. Meow, 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 meow. I don't know how to do it on a... Does anybody know how to unblock? Oh, I know how. I'd have to go through the whole... Does she have any other account she come in and then I'll go and unblock? Because I got to go through the whole settings thing. That's what happened was there was hundreds of people blocked. And it was like another 119, 100, 122. And I was like, oh my God, trying to get as many people unblocked as I possibly could. And thank you. Because I definitely will go and unblock both, but oh, come on. I'm not even thinking of it as a second chance. Give them all a second chance. I'm open to friends and just, I'd much rather, you know, enjoy what life is going on, you know? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. I really do. Please tell Janelle that I will do that. But what happened was, it was taking me so long to go through the, settings and on Black people. I fell asleep in the middle of it. And then I woke up and it was like still on my screen. I was like, oh my God. I'm not doing that. Yeah, some do. You're right, Cindy. But some, you know, just gonna say like during this bout in the last couple of there's really been some really great people that that have been real supportive and that makes me happy. And so Munchie's here. Munchie's here. Listen to me. Are they? Is Munchie here? Oh, they are. We don't get along and kind of hate each other. I wish you good health and no pain. I got all the pain meds, and unfortunately, I'm greedy with my hoard. I hope. Yeah, I want to stay on top of it, definitely. Hi, Janelle. I can see you. I do want to stay on top of it. Hi, Kimbers. Because it just, like I fought against all of that, for a long time because, you hear horror stories about all that stuff. So thank you, Janelle. So I tried, staying away from it for the longest time as I could. And then when it finally got to the point, still, oh, I don't want to go into that. Maybe another time. Let's keep the commentary going. I don't know that we're there yet, Munchie. But I do appreciate what you said, and I hope the best for you as well. Whole big long story to go along with that one little piece of shit, and it's not gonna matter what you say. That's it. Or don't make no. Well, here's what you said, though, TH. What you said was, in the thing you said you were bleeding out of your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth, that you had 6 to less months to live. You were dying. You had, end stage cancer. You're bleeding out of every orifice, basically. And thank you. I appreciate that, Munchie. I appreciate your positivity. I really do. And I hope that I can be the same for you guys, like encouragement and, someone that that just sincerely just wants to live and let live. Even people that I'm sorry, I'm just not the type of person who can be like, oh, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person who has to hope. I can't give up hope. You give up hope of everything, then what are you hoping for then? Well, yeah, but the thing is that what she was saying was now that she, when she came back and explained the story, what she said was that she was in addiction. Yeah, I agree with you there, Cindy. I do. Thank you, about. that she was in addiction, and so addicts lie, and that is, what we all should, understand. That's what she said. So, you know.
It's nobody's business but this community shit. If you don't tell them, you don't answer a question, they're gonna look that shit up, and if they can't find it, the second you can't do something, bam.
Oh, so
they're gonna make that.
Here's where she okay, thank you, Munch. I appreciate that. I do sincerely appreciate that. And even if someday you say, I didn't mean it, I'm still going to think you did.
Shit up. They're going to take one little bit of proof that they found on your Facebook.
But I don't think that you'll do that.
20 years ago, 10 years ago. And they're going to calculate a whole big long story to go along with that one little piece of shit. And it's not going to matter what you say.
What did she say? They're going to calculate whole story? I don't know what that is.
That's it. Or don't make no promises to nobody, and then life happens and you can't do anything.
Right. So don't make no promises to people. I know, I believe you, Munchie. I do. Don't make no promises to people, and then life happens. Really? Then that's when you say, but if something comes up, I may not be able to do it then. Are you leaving, Lou? Oh, well, I do hope that, you guys can just stay just for the encouragement towards at least the people that you guys do like. But if you're busy, I understand. I do understand.
Biggest lesson I've learned here is don't help a motherfucking person because it doesn't.
No. See, here's the thing that I think pissed them off, TH, is that you would get their address. You would promise something, it would never come through, and you would then get their address, or good night, prudently. Or you would, did something go on here that I didn't see? I'm sorry. I was focused on doing this commentary. I'm so sorry.
Matter what you do. The second you can't do something, bam. That's it.
No, the second you can't do something, and then fall out with someone, maybe they're not even saying that they wanted, that you had, oh, thank you, Sparkle. I appreciate that. Thank you. I've seen you be more, Kimbers, you're leaving too? I'm sorry. No. Thank you, Kimbers. No. Don't. Do not. My point of unblocking people was to, try to have a comfortable chat. People will come round. It's fine. My point of this live stream right now was to do commentary on it. This is hers from this afternoon, but it's only got 3 more minutes. You're doing good. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. No, it's fine. Thank you, Sparkle. This is from this afternoon. And then the other one is from her recent live stream where, you are being respectful. You are. Where she was talking about Swiss. So I know Swiss is hanging on. Swiss is hanging on for, I'm saving the best for last.
Is don't share when other people gift you. Because once you do, anything that happens after,
don't share what other people give you. You do that. You do that. Thank you. I don't mind being sappy. Not soppy, though.
Now you're stealing, now you're bad, now you're this, now you're that. So yes, I've learned a whole lot.
Yes, everybody else has learned a whole lot, too. That, you know, some things are TMI, like the whole boil thing and stuff. But, I mean, you really didn't get as much slack as somebody else would have had they fallen asleep on the toilet. I mean, and you're the one who keeps bringing up the boil. I think we all want to kind of forget it, but I don't know.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, girl. Hey, girl, hey.
Exactly, Trumps. Yup. Yup, and that's how it goes. Let people, say what they want, make up what they want, do what they want, fuck it.
Yeah, that's great. Great advice.
That's why I decided I'm not going to even respond to stuff anymore. I might have nonchalant
Hi, Mark.
or talk about things
I wasn't feeling good. And you know what? This live stream is making me feel better. And I'm sorry if I'm disappointing anybody, but I can't help the way that I am. That's why I went into customer service, because I like people. Sorry for that.
and through to talk about it because, there are other people who are going through this stuff too. And the people who are going through this, maybe they're in the spot where I was a year and a half, 2 years ago.
You weren't.
I didn't even want to.
You weren't. But you're talking about the spot you were a year and a half ago or whatever. But don't you think that you are still, thank you, sunshine. And I see when I don't know what I'm, now I lost my train. Not your guys' fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. Oh, that, I don't know. I get it that, you can't like everyone, but you can have hope for them. And I know that there's been people who, even some people that we didn't get along and we are now. So there is always room for, maybe changes and stuff, you know?
Wake up anymore. I was so embarrassed of the things being posted about me. I was so fucking intimidated by the fact that anybody could tag my kid. I was so scared.
What do you mean you were so embarrassed that anybody could tag your kid? You came out and you told everybody to look up your Facebook. Bye, Mark. I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. It is good to see you because we haven't seen you lately.
At the fact that people knew all my business that are trolls on here. Like Munchie, nobody even knows who she is, yet she knows all my kids. She knows where I live. She knows the schools they go to.
You told everyone. You gave your full name the very first night that you were on this community anyway. You told your full name and told everybody to look you up. You said you're an open book.
And that's because of searching. That shit's scary. So for a long time, people would ask me, how could you forgive or how could you move on? Well, because I'm scared. I don't want something to happen to my family. I don't want people to show up to my house. I don't want...
People aren't doing that to you. You are the one who is, putting out that you spent $120 at Sephora or Ulta today, and then brought up how, oh gosh, please, how your kids are, how your family is on state assistance, which isn't bad, but you just don't, bring up, $120. That's what I was saying. You're saying about where you were a year and a half ago. You are still where you are a year and a half ago.
CPS to keep coming here. But then I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Who cares?
Who cares? Oh, who cares? People should care. People should care. You should care. You should. But you said yourself that you have some open case for like how long?
They ain't leaving with my babies. You know, I ain't got nothing to hide. I started thinking of it in that way, you know. Like, fuck it. If they want to call where I eat, where I drink, fuck it. You know? Because anybody who sees me and truly, like, has a heart, right? They see who I am and how I act, right?
Yeah, on like 3 items, claiming that, you know, her husband bought it for her. Like, why would he do that? He doesn't even let you wear it, does he?
Everywhere I go, I'm so kind to everybody. I'm always, hey, how you doing? You look beautiful. Or
Nobody's doing anything to you.
Giving somebody compliments. I'm always being kind to people. I'm never just a dick. That's not who I am.
Yes, it is.
I mean, obviously, I have that side to me, duh.
Obviously. You came out like a dick.
So, no, I'm not going to let him continue to define me. That's for sure.
Nobody's even doing anything to you.
Yup, exactly, Carrie Ann. There's people who get fucking gifted hundreds.
But there's been times that you've said, you know, but you got gifted hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But there's been times when you're like, why does anybody care what's you go back and forth so much that nobody knows what you really.
Who get, you know, put wish lists up there and do all kinds of shit. And then they talk about other people. Yeah, exactly. And it's crazy. It really is. Personally, I don't even know why our kids.
I don't know why you're so noisy when you go live. I hope she's doing well, Sparkle.
Have to be in the middle of each other's drama. I'm not sure why people think it's okay to do that. That's what gets me. You know, that's the simple fact that gets me. What in somebody's right mind would make them think, oh, that's the right thing to do? Let's find pictures of somebody's child.
You put the picture up. You put the pictures up.
And let's tag them because we're mad at their mama. What? That's weird. So yeah, I might sometimes talk. Oh shit, I'm gonna too.
Just repeat the same shit.
I might sometimes talk about things that I probably shouldn't.
You think? She's so noisy.
Hold on, I gotta wash my.
She's so noisy.
Like,
she even said that one time that her neighbor had called.
But now, like with the older two, they might be with their dads that day, but then they get a phone call or just whatever, you know. Anyway, that's what they bitch about because they didn't see. They didn't see me put a candle on the cupcake and do that whole birthday.
Come on, how long ago was his birthday? Like, we did see you put a candle in a cupcake.
For his birthday, they didn't see the video and the shit that we did. Did you see like a birthday on my Facebook? And he had another one with Pedro came. He actually had fucking 3.
Okay, he had 3 birthdays. Good.
Oh my God, who cares?
How spoiled is that?
How spoiled is Zachy? He doesn't even have his own room. Or the librarian. Now, this was her most recent live stream. Altered in speed, used for commentary purposes only.
Dumb, fruity ass down, okay?
That she's calling you that, Swiss.
That's first. Second, Trump's nor did Carrie Ann say anything about you. Anything. So, I don't know what you're trying to prove.
Honestly, most of us like to extend our birthday, but we really don't like our birthday.
Every time somebody comes into my chat.
Imagine if you were in labor, for a month. That'd be horrible.
And you get brought up, oh, poor baby. Oh.
You just said she didn't get.
Oh, you don't like it?
You just said she didn't get.
You just said. See, you just said she didn't get brought up. You said she didn't get brought up, and now you're saying, now you're mocking her.
What I said is that it's wrong when you asked me to send you a fucking picture of the shit, and then you post.
Wait, let me go back here.
Sis, can you ever shut up? Like, you need to sit your entitled, dumb, fruity ass down, okay? That's first. Second, Trump's.
Weird today, like every day.
Trump's nor did Carrie Ann say anything about you. Anything. So, I don't know what you're trying to prove every time somebody comes into my chat and you get brought up, oh, poor baby. Oh.
You just said she didn't get.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, you just said she didn't get brought up. You just said that. Hooray for my birthday year. just kidding.
Like it?
You just said she didn't get brought up.
Then you probably shouldn't do dumb shit then. And
So she did get
I
brought
didn't
up.
see anything about
So you're saying she did get brought up?
no HIPAA. That's another thing. I certainly didn't say anything about no HIPAA. What I said is that it's wrong when you asked me to send you a fucking picture of the shit.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, like, you'll see, she ain't too nice to him. Then she quickly ended her life.
And then you post it on social media, okay? And you know the funny shit? You also lied about the CPS stuff and said you didn't know and da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da. Can you, like, real go into specifics? Because, you know, da-da-da-da-da, like, come on.
And then now months and months
Her name's Corona. So, just kidding. Just kidding. My Corona.
later, now that you don't feel like Hippie's like a mother to you anymore, now you'll tell the truth. Now you'll say, hey, oh yeah, she did that, but because of what Tiffany did, I just shut my mouth. Everything's always about Tiffany, right?
No, it isn't. No.
No. Like when you tried to take me to court and you really found out it was Janelle. That's a lie? Okay. It's a lie that you knew about all the shit and kept your mouth shut? No.
Well, it's a lie, then, you know, that you change who you hate every week.
Well, that's not a lie. It's a lie that you told me to send you a picture so you could see the boil. No, that's not a lie. Oh. And yeah, it is normal for people to get boils that are overweight, like I am.
Wow. That's gross. Tiffany. People do get boils. But I'm just saying, like, can you stop with that? With the boils? I used to have a friend whose last name was Boyle. It's a lot of Irish people are Boyles. Not Boyles, but, you know, like, that's an Irish last name.
Yes, the fuck it is. Period. You should know that. Actually, you should know that for a couple different reasons. But we won't go there.
Sure you will.
And how come you're so pressed all the time? You don't see me.
Come on. How come she's so pressed all the time? We don't see you what?
In community post after community post after community post after community post. You are freaking obsessed, bro. And
Bro. But first of all, yes, you do. I know. What is she just saying? It's hidden. It's hidden. Oh, God, that's so gross. I thought I went to your page and unblocked you. See, I'm gonna have to do it. I'll do you. Well, I won't do you. Don't get excited. Sorry, just kidding. And Janelle and Swiss. Oh, she did? She did go? Like, are you sure?
And actually, I haven't went live every single day.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Hi, Linda. Oh, thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. I know. Or how many there are.
Oh, excuse the hell out of me. And when I do go live, it's for a little bit. And I'm not responding to any of your shit.
That's a lie. You see, you lie.
The screenshots, I never told anybody I had screenshots from you. I said I was gonna get proof.
I think you did say that you had screenshots. Right, exactly.
That's what I said. because you were supposed to give it. You were supposed to give proof. You said you were going to back me up and all this other shit, and you never did any of that. And then you...
Why don't you just take care of yourself? No, I don't see Luna. She could be. If I distract myself, I forget what I'm doing. But Luna, if you're here, hi.
Her response to me when I texted you all of that was, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to stop until I find out the truth about that letter." So the mean you told me, fuck what I told you. And you know what? I didn't blab all of Sharon's business at all.
Oh, I don't know. I did just now because I wasn't sure if she's here. Hi, everybody who's here.
I didn't share anything with you that she either didn't already share with YouTube in general, or that was to prove I didn't.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you so much, Linda. You've been a long-time friend to me on here. You really have. But that's not just what makes a friend. I'm glad with the people who are friends. You know, uh, uh, trust me, priceless, priceless. She told everybody to look up where she lives. She told everybody her first and last name, everything.
That fucking letter.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And to ask about if you...
Thank you, Munchie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's nice of you. Thank you. I can't get back to my comments. Well, yeah, that's too, like, that's the thing, yeah, when she gets mad, she does, she absolutely will, because she's told us herself that she records people's phone calls, you know? I mean, how much can you possibly think people are gonna, you know, put faith into a friendship with you? TH.
You doxed at Susie Q.
Doxed? Doxed? What is this Susie Q? Isn't that just a troll account? Isn't it? I mean, like, I don't know. She's still talking on her now. Like, what? Letter, boy, oh boy, CPS, birthday cake, birthday. Come on, Tiffany. So what nothing is really going on with you. That's why you have to keep going back to Docs did them.
When she got mad at me and sent me the... And I didn't lie to her about it when she... I said, I was talking about the only thing I sent was 2, 3, and I told her the ones I'm sent.
See, that ain't it. You don't get to go 1, 2, 3. You don't get to be 1, 2, 3 or da 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 da. Fun. If you're trying to make me, we don't know what that means. 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. So what you're saying is you basically did probably do something, and you know, you're just covering it up with da 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 or 1, 2, 3.
I'm mad and whatever. But here's the thing. You both can get mad. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not getting blamed for this shit that I didn't do. And I'm not going to sit here and deal with you people all the damn time. For stuff I didn't even do. CPS,
Nobody is doing anything to you. You're doing it. And it's all old stuff.
didn't do. You let everybody believe it was me. I would like to know where the lies are coming in. So are you talking about the first, 30 minutes where I was speaking about my mom? So call my sister again, bitch.
Jeez, oh, Pete. I smell you from upstate. Good night, Linda. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you. But I couldn't resist Janelle because her mouth is just off the chain.
Ask, you know, what the fuck ever. But, who are you to tell me that my life isn't really happening? Okay? Who are you to
Well, what is your life that's really happening? I mean, like, come on, man. What is, like, going on with you that you are... I just don't even get it. No, she just won't stop. You're right. She chewed the chain. She's off the chain.
fucking tell me that I'm not really going through the things I'm going through? And
Well, nobody said that it didn't happen, but we're saying that move on, move on. I got tingles. It's funny.
okay, the stuff I spoke about today. Please tell me what I said today was a lie. You didn't say in my live stream that you were mad because I didn't give Zachy a cake.
How long ago was that? How long ago? Like, come on.
You didn't tell everybody in my live stream that I treated Noah better than everybody else and da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da. Want me to turn it on? Inside voice. Inside voice. But I would rather. Aw. Only because your audio is bad sometimes. Plus, you play it real fast. Swiss. But you're not bad. You're getting there. You're getting there. Hopefully it won't be soon, but I'll pass the commentary torch down.
And when I ask people if they would be okay with me doing a wish list for Noah's birthday, you didn't turn around and say, "Oh, see, you favor Noah. What about the other kids?"
To do commentaries, but I haven't lately because I'll tell you why. I watched Swiss and Janelle on their live stream a couple of days ago, and as though that we have differences, they didn't mention anything or at least not that I saw anything derogatory. Derogatory. That is true. Good night, Linda. But at the end of the day, I still come back because there's a lot of good people and I would miss everybody.
Kids, and then you,
Dumb bitch. Yes, it was said, but now get over it. Get over it. Just because you keep deleting your live streams doesn't mean that you're responding back for the first time over something that happened months ago. You're just beating a dead horse.
shut your mouth and said, "Oh,
Thank you.
I didn't hear the part it was for a birthday." But still, you should still put them all up there.
Who cares?
Because apparently you're entitled, privileged fucking bitch ass.
But see, I think that you seem to think that you're entitled to, you know, wear a Confederate flag hat bedazzled and then try to tell us, oh, thank you, Willow. Try to tell us that you didn't know what it meant. Like, come on now. Oh, right. I was saying Janelle and Swiss did not like mention anything like derogatory or anything towards, you know, what I was going through and the, you know, you know, they didn't. I actually, you know, there was some people in my, you animals, you dirty animals. Remember that from Home Alone? Woman who is collecting her state assistance while spending $120 at Ulta yesterday or whenever it was recently.
Your kid's birthday presents on everybody's birthday. You know, because nobody can have a special day, right? Not with you. You are a twisted bitch.
I like that you guys didn't harass me.
The shit with Janelle, well, when more than one person is saying it,
Now that is something you should be thinking there, TH. More than one person is saying that you are beating a dead horse over and over again and nobody is doing anything to you. Why won't you just stop and see if, you know, that is really the case and,
that's a fucking problem. Okay?
More than what?
You can't just write every single person off who's having the same experiences and say, oh, she's alive. Oh, well, now we don't trust that person. Now we don't trust that person either. Oh, now, so everybody.
The same experiences? Some experiences is 2MI. Like, I don't believe that you fell asleep on the toilet and then your boil showed. I don't believe that. I believe that, you know, you were all like Bonnie Raiffin at. You were like, let's give them something to talk about. How about boys? Correct?
That's dealt with her in this situation is all liars, but.
Oh, unless it's you. Unless it's you. Then you're going to say, these people digging up stuff on Facebook, always trying to say I'm a liar, blah, 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 blah.
Not you two. Fuck off, Swiss. Because you absolutely
She's got a problem with Switzerland.
did tell me all that shit. And you absolutely did tell me you were going to have my back. And you absolutely did say that you were going to give me screenshots. And you absolutely did say that you had proof.
Why are you doing all that stuff, though, TH, behind the scenes? You're a behind the scenes and on the scenes shit stirrer. Proof of
About
what?
the hippie shit. It was me and Janelle who didn't have proof. And I have all the messages where I'm telling you, you're the one with the proof.
Go on about
You're the one that she actually told this shit to. You're the one that was signed into all the accounts.
Linda, you crack me up.
With her. You're the one doing all the shit. So what the fuck? Please told me what I said that was a lie.
Everything?
Please. And show me where the fuck Carrie Ann or Trump said anything about you, bitch.
Here's the thing, though. Like, fucking, I just recently saw something where you were like, you birthed 5 kids. But the 6th, you know, blah, blah, blah. Oh, now I'm using her language. But who's the 5th? I was pretty sure it was 4. Not like, I was your doula or anything, but I'm just saying that, well, that always kind of makes me wonder too, because if, isn't that, well, I thought that was her six that she said. I thought she said that the five and then the six, and it was nine at some point, and, but it's just like, the odd thing to me is, why state a story like that online about that baby? Isn't that like against the law? Like, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bibles too, right?
You bitch. Let's say the real problem. The real problem is you can't stand the fact that I still have between 20 and 50 people listening at all times, and you.
Now there's a lie too. I don't believe that you have 20 or 50 people. Last time it was 90 people. Well, she had the baby. It was little Betty Boyle.
Want me to be off this social media platform so I don't call you out anymore, because for some reason these dumb bitches keep following you and they keep eating up your every fucking word, and you're the lie.
Well, you touch every piece of food. I mean, come on. Nobody eating that.
You're the liar. You are. Not Sharon, not me. You are.
Now,
Sharon's allowed.
why are you bringing Sharon in? Did Sharon say something, or is she just trying to stir shit again up between, uh, between Sharon or something? Like, she's got this woman here is a shit stirrer. No doubt about it.
Mad, she can be mad. That's all cool. Whatever. She already told me she was mad, so I already knew. I don't really give a fuck what she has to say about me either.
You're always mad. Ugh. I mean, that is gross, but the touching of every single piece of food. And I feel like she does that so that she can watch them people, eating, and inside get like a feeling of, um that, yeah, you guys are all eating that, and no, I know. And the cigarette hanging out of her mouth. Those aren't ashes. Those are spices.
Because the only thing you people have to say when you're mad is you either make fun of my faith, call my husband a fucking terrorist.
No, that doesn't happen. You do that.
Or have something to say about my kids and all the bad things they've done. But, in my opinion...
All the bad things your kids have done? Yeah, she doesn't write that down either. Oh, God. Oh, imagine what else she gets to doing. Oh, my God. So gross.
You guys can't come up with something better than that, then there's something fucking wrong with you. It's the same goddamn shit every time.
No, it's not. Yeah, from you. It is. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, what is she even... Oh. Nobody is doing anything to her.
Every single time. If you would shut up, Swiss, and stop fucking obsessed with everybody. Oh, everybody's obsessed with... Everybody's lying.
You say that. Now, I'm not saying that Swiss hasn't said everybody's obsessed with her, but... but what I'm saying is... So have a lot of people have said... A lot of people. Yes, you're right, Linda. She's a grifter. You are a grifter. You are. bragging about spending that much money on makeup and then talking about state assistance.
Else, but you guys are the one constantly being caught up. Like when your friend admitted on her live that she lied to me, yet she was going live to tell everybody how I blamed her or I blamed you.
Nobody knows what you're talking about because you have you remove your stuff.
You instead of her. And then she said she lied. So which one is it? Which one does she want to tell her father?
Horace the horse is dead. Didn't you get that memo? Yeah, you're right, Sparkle.
That she lied or that I was lying?
You were lying, and we don't know what you're talking
that
about.
She lied with everything that she told me, and her not saying I didn't tell you that. She just got mad and said, "See, bitch, you're never gonna change." All because I called her out on her bullshit, and just like I call you out on your bullshit.
Now, who are you talking to? Right there. You went from, called you out, just like I called you out. Like, now, who are you talking about there?
Now, I've held myself accountable for my shit. You only hold yourself accountable when you have a group of women that'll bully me with you. And you only...
Nobody is bullying you. And I have heard Swiss say, yes, I did that. And I've heard you say the same thing. But the bottom line is that Swiss does it and then, still, is... Yeah, right? Who's she talking about? Uh, but you take down all your live streams and, like, nobody knows who the fuck you're even talking about. Or what you're talking about. They're just always so angry.
Only hold yourself accountable when you get something out of it. Because if that's true, why didn't you come out and tell the truth when you and Hippie were doing the CPS? If you're really about it, and you're really gonna tell the truth all the time and you're not a fucking liar, then why don't you come out and tell when she was doing this?
What difference is it gonna make? Spend time with your kids. It's over. It's done.
CPS shit. Why didn't you come out? That CPS shit had nothing to do with me. So you played Russian roulette with some other chick's kids in her life because of your dislike for me?
God dang, man. It's like you were, like, in love with CPS. Earlier you said, who gives a shit? Somebody call it CPS. Like, come on, man.
You would rather her not really know who was doing the shit than tell the truth because you wanted me to be blamed? You see how fucking stupid you sound, bitch?
No, what I hear is that wasn't who I was told wrote that letter. If you're talking about the Mosaic one, I was told somebody else and their significant other, like a man and a woman. I wasn't I don't know.
You are grown and you're a nurse. A postpartum nurse at that. So, you know what? You don't want to hear people saying shit? Oh well. Get the fuck over it. Then
You get the fuck over it.
get the fuck out of the community because you're the one who should go. You are one of the people who are causing the most fucking havoc in this motherfucker because you won't stop. You won't stop. Not me. I'm not the one calling your family. I'm not the one laughing at your medical problems.
Okay, but see, here's the thing. You've already bitched about this. Hi, Viva La Juicy. Thank you. Like, you've already bitched about all this. way after the letter was, yeah, when recently it came about, and first it was supposed to be me, or but then it was supposedly, I was told by that person that it was the person with the K and M, K and M thing there. Mm-hmm. I smell you. Why, is she live talking about you, Linda, over there or something? Is she?
I'm not the one talking about your kids. I'm not the one bringing up Bailey and her school and all.
See? This is what made me not be able to resist going live, and I hope you don't mind, Twist. Because she knows exactly that she is doing these things. You know? She knows that she is doing these things while she's saying, you know, she's not doing them.
This stuff, okay? I'm not the one doing any of that. Or I'm not talking about your daughter and her mental health and her Facebook and her Dollar General job and your 2014 secretary.
You're horrible, PH. Horrible.
Job, and I'm not the one doing all that. I'm not the one doing all that, Swiss. You're the one doing all that to everyone else. Okay?
That's something.
You're the one. Oh, I'm sure she's a nurse. You can look her up and see it.
Now you're telling people to look people up.
You can look her up and see it, but
this is the same person who comes on every day to bitch and complain, saying that these things are being done to her. Hi, Sharon. That's up to you.
doesn't it sound like she's a fucking nurse's aide? Certainly does not sound like that bitch is a nurse. But I didn't see anybody say shit about it. So don't go talking about people.
Yeah, taking accountability doesn't mean to be going, I'm not the one who did this, and then say it. I'm not the one who did this, and then say it.
My chat, bitch. That gig is up, okay? People ain't scared of you no more because they see. After you went along with Hippie for months and months, and you just admitted that in your fucking life, but you can warn everybody.
She's always so bad when she goes live. She's always moving around.
After you watched what you watched, you only give a goddamn shit.
Yes, I'll leave it up. Yes.
She fucked you over.
Hi, Richard.
What does it matter? What? You're just gonna use it for commentary to laugh at.
Am I okay now, or? No, it's Janelle. Right, and she's right in front of them saying that stuff, and she's the one always bringing them in. Okay, good.
You're just gonna use it for commentary to laugh at. Did you ever think that maybe
Nope, I used it for commentary.
that this big bad
Sorry, I was trying to get is th. Yes, this is from today. Mm-hmm. Is she live now or?
good person Swiss, right? That makes her own money, that works so hard. Well, if you're this really good person, this big bad person, why did you only warn Sharon and everyone else? And you're the one who told me to warn her. You're the one who said you were going to give me all this shit and then never followed through. So, and I actually sent you a screenshot.
Warn Sharon about what?
And I sent her a screenshot and I told her, Swiss is the one that told me to warn you. I said, you know what's funny, Sharon? She calls you Satan in one breath, but then tells me to warn you in the other. Then I told her about the other people that showed me. And
He does something.
where I shared the screen with them. You know, and that's not my fault. That's not my fault that you didn't follow through with what you said you were going to fucking do. But I did make it clear that I never got any fucking screenshots from you. That's for sure. About that subject. I made that.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, warned Sharon about what? Yeah, let's go back and
The
listen.
other people that showed me and where I shared the screen with them. Who told me to warn her. You're a good person Swiss, right? That makes her own money, that works so hard. Well, if you're this really good person, this big bad person, why did you only warn Sharon and everyone else? And you're the one who told me to warn her. You're the one who said you were going to give me all this shit. And then
Was that recent or was that a while ago? Sunshine, was that recent or a while ago?
never followed through. So, and I actually sent you a screenshot, and I sent her a screenshot, and I told her, Swiss is the one that told me to warn you. I said, you know what's funny, Sharon? She calls you Satan in one breath, but then tells me to warn you in the other.
So you were doing something that that Swiss was saying, you know, here, let her know this, right? And then that, so this is a while ago. Oh, so she is trying to get Sharon involved here. Ah, why, TH? Why are you bringing Sharon into it now? All the old stuff she just keeps bringing up.
Then I told her about the other people that showed me and where I shared the screen with them. You know, and that's not my fault. That's not my fault that you didn't.
And the thing is, you don't have to be friends with, but you can be cordial and stuff. Right, so it was a while ago. So she's just always bitching about old stuff, like, but there is some people that, you know, I mean, like, I trust Sparkle. I trust quite a few people online, and you know what? I go into it, you know, eyes wide open because I always feel like, you know, it's best to hope. Yeah, and I don't agree with her parenting either at all. Right, see? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That I heard it was somebody totally different than who she keeps saying.
follow through with what you said you were going to fucking do. But I did make it clear that I never got any fucking screenshots from you. That's for sure. About that subject. I made that clear. So, what are you gonna... You just want to milk every little thing that you possibly can. You get into
When a pack of cunts is formed. You're terrible.
everybody else's shit because you don't have a life. It is apparent that you hate your life, Shannon. It is...
See? There you go. Got to throw out someone's name. And you do it because you know it's annoying, but you do it. You do it.
very apparent that you hate your life. You spend so much time on fucking...
See, I think it's apparent that you... Better than milking or boil. Ugh.
TikTok that you get...
That would be utterly gross.
One troll account with your address on it, and you're already taking the person that you obsess over to court. After you called my sister, after you called every fucking fast food restaurant I go to, after you made...
You already said you didn't care. That's what I fucking, the screenshot, you mean, right? That's what I thought I heard her say, but see, she removes all her fucking videos. But I was pretty certain she did say.
Every damn thing that you do about me, if you tell the truth or not, oh, well, Tiffany deserved it. Well, how about just telling the truth? Hey, Trumps, baby. How about just telling the truth, Swiss? How about just shutting the fuck up? How about you ever being the bigger person?
Well, bigger than who is the question. And I'm curious, how many boils? 1, 2, 3, a 4, 5, a 6, a 7?
Is it ever possible for you to be the bigger person? Why is it always for everybody else to stop? Why is everybody else always to blame? You know?
See, ain't that something? Ain't that something? And Mary even admitted to that. No, I get you there. I hear you. We would like for her to shut up and take better care of herself and her yeah, but it was for doxing. So just kidding. Doxing.
Trumps and Carrie Ann didn't say shit about you. I did. But of course, because they're in my live stream, how dare them? Right? How dare anybody be in my live stream? So because you're so damn obsessed with me, just like...
And it sounded like she was even checking out your kids' Facebooks and stuff, you know? Like what's, you know, like what Sparkles is saying, and, you know, the way she said, no, I didn't go to your kids' Facebook. So it sounds like she did.
Obsessed with me, that you fucking allow people to lie and blame me.
And even went back 11 years. Like really scrolling through that. You know, you're rotten, Tiff. Yeah, everyone would like her to stop.
CPS when you knew it wasn't me. You allowed fucking Janelle to lie and tell people she lost her job while people gave her money to help sustain her through. You lied.
I'm sure she doesn't allow people anything. Like, but why are you bringing that up? Like, is there ever a day you're not angry at everything and everyone? Oh, no, it's because you're unhappy.
You said you were a stripper. You lie every day when you don't show your real face, right? You lie every day when you don't show your real job and your real shit. But you say it's because you're not stupid enough to share. So why do I have to share? Why can't I? Why can't I say what the fuck I want?
Well, why do you have to show your face?
You say you're a stripper, so why?
I actually saw this this channel, and I thought like that Janelle would be I'm a free one now. That Janelle would be good doing this kind of thing. It was not stripping, but it was stripping. It was stripping furniture. And the guy, he went he would see things like on the side of the road or something like that, and this one couch, he redid it and stuff, and it was listed for $10,000. I mean, and he would put that stuff on that, you know, my mother used to do it because she liked to refurbish furniture. Is that what? Um, and I just thought that it would be something that you would probably be interested in because, you know, the way he did the whole. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a bunch of shit I had to do because I was, you know, out of commission for a little while. I'm so sorry. Yes, I do. Yeah, she does it all the time. So she doesn't know who she hates, when in reality, I think it's herself that she hates. Yeah, it was pretty cool that, is Janelle still here? Did she hear me say that? That, I don't know, maybe I'll post up one of the guys' videos and show you, because it seemed like really interesting that the way the furniture would come out after, um, and then he would turn it around, you know, like kind of flipping a house, but flipping furniture. And my mom used to do that stuff.
Personal business, any business of yours, bitch. It's not, because all you do is cause havoc. That's it. You will never be the bigger person, ever. Okay? You sit on social media without showing your face, unless it's showing a picture from fucking 12 years ago.
Come on, Tiffany. What are you so mad about?
Okay? Then maybe you'll show your face. Or a picture where your kid was a fucking baby and your trash filled fucking underneath your crib. Yeah, I've seen that. You're
What? Did you hear what she said? Yeah, that's what the person did. They refurbished this dresser and no, it was well, they did a dresser and they also had refurbished ooh, you were a stripper and you refurbish a dresser. Yeah. The irony.
disgusting. So if you think you're gonna get me to talk about,
Did you hear what she said? Something about your yeah, I think so too. I think so too, Sparkle. I mean, and those kids are probably not in any kind of extracurricular activities or anything. Okay.
showing your face,
Right.
it's not, because all you do is cause havoc. That's it. You will never be the bigger person, ever. Okay? You sit on social media without showing your face, unless it's showing a picture from fucking 12 years ago. Okay? Then maybe you'll show your face.
Contact some gross. Oh, grass. Gross. Contact some gross. Get your tassels out. How about that time a certain content creator used a stock photo, and it was a stock photo. It even got, you know, removed and stuff because, you know, I was able to prove that it was a stock photo, and they showed it and said it was my apartment, but it was not my apartment, you know. I know she is mean to him. She's mean to him, and she was mean to Brahim earlier. But see, I was doing that one live. So she, we've already heard that part. She yelled at him for melting a popsicle or something.
Or a picture where your kid was a fucking baby and your trash filled fucking underneath your crib. Yeah, I've seen that. You're disgusting. So
I never saw that. She is mean.
you think you're gonna get me to talk about Sharon? No, baby. No. She can talk about.
See? Where is she getting that from? You think you're going to get me to talk about Sharon? Did something happen that I missed?
Because I know that's what you people do every time you get mad. But I'm not gonna do that. No. Nope. Because I'm not gonna fall for your bullshit. I know your little games. And you don't give a fuck about Sharon. You don't give a fuck about what I
If your husband, you mean wouldn't, right? Wouldn't be.
showed you. I showed you 2 screenshots, bitch. One about the Susie Q shit because I wanted to know if you and Janelle were making accounts and fucking doxing her.
That's you. You're that account. You are. You're posting that. You're the one doing those things, TH. You are a fucking. You are a shit stirrer.
And one.
Why did somebody say I wasn't? Well, I know someone who did say I wasn't. And I would do commentary on them, but then they're going to say, oh, now you're doing commentary on me and blah, blah, blah. That's why I talked about you. But, um, oh, did they fall out? Oh, she's got Carrie Ann over there. I mean, did they fall out? And I'd really like to do commentary on it, but I won't because I didn't see anything of, like, but I'm going to check. Yeesh, maybe. Hold on. I don't remember anyone drawing that picture of this woman, so that's kind of weird because I don't remember anybody drawing that. But so 3 days ago was when I was in the hospital, and right, and that is a good, a point that exactly what you're saying is correct. Now, she did remove the one I was going to do commentary on, but you know, so maybe I'll just not do commentary on it and hope that things can be moved on with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. No, she can't hold water. And in reality, I really don't even think that. I mean, she was saying something about, getting her shit done, but so let's have a good day, everyone. Enjoying the show. No, son, sorry. All this shows is everything I have been trying to tell you guys, but go ahead, believe you want. Oh, and FYI, I'm thankful that I even have the boiled eggs at 5 a.m. See, the boil thing is, you don't ruin eggs for me, please. 5 a.m. on Ramadan. Ramadan. Ramadan ling long. Ramadan ding dong. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't fast. It's against my... Look, I even eat bacon. And we all know that, bacon eats people. Peace to all. I pray you all find happiness, because wasting time on this stuff is not worth it. When I die, I don't want people to remember me as a person like so many of you are. I'm happy. See what I'm saying, Tiff? You put some post up, right? And you act like it's supposed to inspire us. You act like it's supposed to inspire us or be inspiring, or that we believe that you really feel like, I wish you all this and I wish you all that. But in actuality, I kind of don't think you do, because, you know, fucking your next statement is, like so many of you are, you're unhappy. I'm happy. Uh, I remain unbothered and don't hide the truth so that others think I did something I didn't do, and get mad when I put myself first. You always put yourself first. If it was one of you being called a liar and being blamed, yet you had proof it was not, you would show it too. This isn't personal. That that isn't personal. That factual. There's an S on the end of that, by the way. But you just said you didn't show anything, any kind of proof. You said that you didn't have it or whatever. You just said you didn't. So I don't get it. I don't get it with her. I want to say I appreciate you all being here. Um, I really hope that people can just maybe, block people if they don't want to, not as a mod block. I'm just saying people maybe that you don't want to see. I know that's hard for some people who are mods, though. But, if people really do care about, their friends' happiness, their friends being, and this is to everyone. This is to everyone, not just me, because stress is a killer for everyone. Oh, hi, Jim. Um, Stress is a killer for everyone. None of it's good. So just, it hurts someone when you're thinking, oh, shoot, am I hurting my friends by trying to be friendly? And I don't want to have to stress about, you know, something like that, especially if it's, somebody who, people who are saying that, they will be stress free. So if I like YouTube and don't want to just get off YouTube, right? Because that's another option to, get rid of the stress. But I like YouTube. I like coming on. So if I don't want to do that, and then something happens where people come in that were being kind, and I understand loyalty, but this is not being disloyal. I'm just saying that I'm always, the person for, hope that, listen, I don't know how much time I got left, but I certainly don't want to be fighting with everybody. I just don't. And I don't want to feel like I'm hurting my friends. So this is less stressful for me to have live streams that are, that we're not fighting, and that I don't have to, right. Well, how about we just do commentary on somebody shouting at us? Just kidding. But I do appreciate you all, and exactly. Encourage people, say something nice to people, and I think that It's best to make somebody's day rather than break it. Who won't be braiding as she's hair? Right, saying something nice to somebody who deserves it, right, Munchie? and I like that. Thank you. Well, you know, it is what it is, Indie Man. It is what it is. It is sometimes to, you know, better to laugh together than. She ended the live stream. Thank you, Willow. Thank you, Sharon. So if you go to the she ended it and she privated it, Sharon. So I couldn't get the rest of it, but because you know that's how she does it. So it was nice to see you too. Peace, love, and tacos. Oh, thank you, Linda. I think you're cute too. You got my favorite name. Peace, love, and tacos. I appreciate you all. United we stand, divided we fall. Thank you for being